We've got about 4 Humvees. You're cleared. Light them all up. All right, fire it. Keep shooting.
A video was leaked today depicting what appears to be a U.S. military helicopter firing on unarmed reporters.
12 million people have seen that video. You still want to tell me you think it's just a little website?
They have an agenda?
Truth, justice, the American way.
Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. But if you give him a mask, he will tell you the truth.
Welcome to Kermode Uncut. We're at that time in the year when people like to look back over the movies and assess the best, the worst, the biggest hits, the worst flops. And as you probably know, a news story broke this week that Forbes came to the conclusion that one film stood out as the worst film of the year, the biggest flop of the year, the single biggest failure of the year. What was it going to be? Was it going to be Lone Ranger? Was it going to be one of the movies that you really hated? No. According to Forbes, the biggest failure of the year in terms of money cost to money made was The Fifth Estate. Cost $28 million, took $6 million. So as far as they're concerned, that's a total wipeout. And there's been a lot of stuff about this, the worst film of the year. This film is so bad, one newspaper said, that even the Guardian critic, Mark Kermode, only gave it 3 stars. Well, a couple of things. Firstly, I'm not the Guardian critic, that's Peter Bradshaw. Secondly, 3 stars out of 5 is actually not bad. Loads of perfectly decent movies get 3 stars. And, in fact, both Peter Bradshaw and I thought that there was something to be said in favour of the film, something's problem with it. We both thought Benedict Cumberbatch was pretty good, but certainly we didn't think it was the worst film of the year by quite a long chalk. If you look at the other films that show up on that list, there's things like Parker, Jason Statham movie, which is a bit of a shame because I thought it was okay. R.I.P.D. I think a lot of people thought that was a disappointment. Was it one of the worst films of the year? So my question to you is this. Firstly, does it make any difference whether a film succeeds financially or fails? Because frankly, if you start judging the value of movies and how much money they take at the box office, you're going to have a very, very skew-if opinion of what makes a good movie. Secondly, this list doesn't account for things like how much it costs to advertise the film, how much it costs to distribute the film. And as we know, an awful lot of films make their money back in other arenas outside of box office, on TV, on DVD, on download. So that needs to be taken into consideration. But as far as you're concerned, do you think that in any sensible view of cinema, The Fifth Estate is the worst film of the year? Because I think if that was the worst film of the year, been a really good year.
If you want the truth, you should seek it out for yourself. That's what they're afraid of. You.